Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Season 2 of My Dress Up Darling, Episode 16. And once again, great episode. Great episode. Now that, it's funny now that we saw back when they went, but Kizukawa and Gojo went to the convention, we saw our guy, Himeno, being best girl, right? And now this is gonna be like the vice versa now because now that there's in their class they're having this beauty pageant, which what school doesn't do that, but still, but at first they say they point to Kitagawa because she's probably one of the most pretty in the class, right? First she doesn't care for it though, but when the teacher brings up though, it's girls who dresses as boys and boys as girls, right? And then instantly she is already on board because she already knows the one person that she wants to dress up as another character from the show, and everyone is like, "Why do that? You want to dress up as Ray from the show?" And of course, Gojo doesn't know what it is though, but because he has to watch the show to find out for himself. So it's basically it's the show is kind of like in a way of what that was a show or Oreo high school host club. That's basically what that show was. And so in the show, it's like this girl who talks to this girl who's also the student council president, but she dresses up as a guy as part of being this in this host club. So when she first met him, she was dressed up as a guy, but she didn't know that until afterwards when she was wearing her school uniform and when she returns the bento that the girl gave to her in the first place. And so everybody's like, who's gonna make the outfit? Oh, it's Gojo, because Gojo's gonna make the outfits. But first, like, Gojo, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's the one who makes my outfits. I'm like, everyone's like, really? And so now we have this another case. It's now the vice versa now, the reverse. Now it's girl being best boy now. I'm like, well, this show does not shy away from being from boy to best girl. Now it's being from girl to best boy now. So there's no doubt about that. I enjoy the whole thing of the show. But it's like, well, there's no shame in it now. So, but they do research and because especially it's funny when they're watching this. Like one classmate mentioned this scene in the show. Like comes to this bento scene that gets everybody bawling their eyes out, and so Gojo watches that and he's up crying as well. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful and stuff like that. I don't know. I saw watching that scene. It's like, what is? I mean, I don't think what it just provokes the guys crying their eyes out for that one bento scene. I just don't see that, but it makes it makes sense to them though. So, but now now they discuss how they're gonna make the outfit and stuff, and Gojo said that she already, to Kitagawa that her waist is more slimmer, right? So to find a way to make it more of a boyish build, right? And since he has all of her measurements, and of course with Kitagawa, blushing, because of the stuff that he says about her makes her blush, right? It's like, oh, he's like, cool, that's cool. He knows all my measurements. So it's all this which goes to show I just really love the chemistry between these two, and just every time when she gets flustered she knows that she's so head over heels for Gojo, right? She loves him. How she says, I love him so much, it's very clear that she's so head over heels and crushing on Gojo. It just shows it makes it obvious when her face just turns red and she's like all embarrassed, that shows that her thing for Gojo is more expressive when she does that. And so he gives her this list of he gives her this list of the stuff to get stuff, right, and she kind of a little bit freaking out because Gojo's always picking the stuff up for her and she doesn't know she doesn't do it right. So when Gojo goes back to his class and is like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Because they said that he's doing all this stuff. He's doing a whole bunch of other stuff on his own, right? like like studying and also doing more of his Hina dolls, right, and all this other stuff, and to say, hey, you don't need to do all this. We can we can all chip in and help you. It's totally all right. So I do like the fact that his classroom is now being is now being is being supportive for Gojo now. Because back when we first saw him, he's more of a shut in, right? Didn't have any friends, being insecure and all that stuff because how he was made fun of because of his of his passion for making Hina dolls, right? And and ever since like out when they went to karaoke, right, kind of changed things because now that his classroom now has like they seem that they support him and it's totally all right. So and they kind of made Gojo a little happy. So he goes after her and goes back to the fabric store, and we do see the old guy there who but the whole thing with Gojo and the dress, right? And it's like, hey, good. At least we get to see the guy again. So it shows him all shows him all the drawings, the designs that he did, and so now they have 2 weeks to get this whole outfit done, right? So, but it just shows that My Dress Up Darling season 2. It's been an absolute great and just watching. Like I said, uh, the chemistry between Gojo and Kitagawa is still like this. They're stuck to each other like glue basically. And I really enjoy the relationship that these two have. Like I said, Kitagawa, she's clearly crushing head over heels for Gojo, and now I do like the fact now she is one who is going to be best boy now. So I do like the fact that it's the reverse effect. First, the guy Himeno being best girl, and now Marin is gonna be best boy now. Now and is she gonna win the beauty pageants with the popularity of Marin because there's gonna be she clearly will win though. So especially the outfit that probably make for us gonna be absolute perfection. So. But yeah, episode 16 of My Dress Up Darling has been great. So I've been loving this show since the first season. So it keeps on going on and more greatness. So, but yep, that's episode 16 of My Dress Up Darling. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you next time. Later.